Does everybody have their dice? Does everybody have their drinks and their snacks that they want for this session? We all been to the bathroom? Does everybody have their character sheet open? Who wants to do note recap first? Let's go down the line.
Yeah, walking step, clip clop, let's go.
G makes you. Would you like to go deeper?
I am quite impressed with the professionalism of your organization.
That sad puppy eyes, but like very like, ooh, you know.
We're being nice. Are you comfortable?
We mad.
Yes, I'm comfortable having drinks.
Are you sure? Because I worry about you.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how shitty is this grin that you have?
Oh, it's just massive.
I know you're nervous. Everything's gonna be okay, okay?
Roleplay, not role-playing game. It's more likely than you think.
That's fine now.
You actually feel a little bit more confident and a little braver from this blessing that the
Will that
is
actually help Amber's
No.
No.
We're going to start the recording in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Before there was reason, there was madness.
Welcome to this week's episode of Graduates of Quincunx. When last we left off, our party was attempting to act as various wingmen for August on his little date with Israel. But that it ended in a very difficult tragedy, as the bartender was drinking and was poisoned by one of the back folks openers. And it is there that we leave off, the body just hitting the floor.
August had. Oh, sorry. August had yelled for Aricron to like come help.
And Aricron would run up and check and see if run through vitals and all that good stuff. Medical student, I guess.
All right, make me a medicine check, please.
Medicine.
Medicine.
Come on, D&D Beyond. 19.
He's not dead, but you can kind of tell that he's having a lot of trouble breathing, and whatever toxin has affected him will very likely become fatal given enough time.
Cast Cure Wounds on him?
You can try, though this is not a wound, and he's not
Okay.
suffering hit point damage.
That would be like some kind of poison antidote stuff.
Mm-hmm. I cast command on him and tell him to get better.
Yeah.
Feel better.
power of positive thinking, I do not think is an effective antidote for this sort of toxin.
Oh, if only Glenn were
Um,
here. Maybe she'd know what to do.
As if, like, he was listening. The cat underneath the table meows and fuck it. And all of a sudden it starts to change and the table's upended as from underneath Glenn like smacks her head as she turns back into human form and she gives like a sheepish grin to August like yeah, hey, and waves. It's like
Do you have
ah
any antidote stuff?
well, I might if you're not mad. And she starts rooting
I
around
don't
in
have time to be
her
mad right now.
thing. Would a spell of lesser restoration
you can
help?
definitely try that.
It sounded vaguely hopeful. So I am going to pull that scroll out and she is going to read the words off of it and cast lesser restoration on the dude. Barkeep.
All right. His breathing seems to stabilize. Aricron, you can make another medicine check for me.
Medicine. Oh, 19 on that one, so 21.
That definitely is a thing.
21.
So apparently, the scroll that she cast definitely worked as a antidote.
Well, I guess it's good I was here then after all. And she's going to look at Aricron and give him a giant shit-eating grin.
Always
That
good to
was
have a medical professional when somebody could die on a date, right? Yeah.
Here to help.
Atlas is gonna look at Glenn and go, I'm glad you could make it, Glenn.
We'd never
August
miss
is
a date.
literally glaring daggers at all three of them.
Wait. Were you impersonating the mayor? That is a crime.
I was just a cat that looked like the mayor.
Look, a man almost died.
Coloring.
I will talk to you guys about this later.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Well, maybe you can bring it up to the mayor. Oh wait, you can't talk to him.
Sure, he wouldn't be happy about it. Very official business.
I think we might have more pressing concerns though.
Thanks.
Is the guy
Yeah, is he stable?
waking or is he what's his deal? What's going on?
He drank that drink before he started like getting dizzy.
How's he looking?
Or would August know to make that connection? I don't know. I assumed.
If you're speaking Drake, we can't hear you.
I'm not speaking. What did you say?
I thought you
I just said. Oh, sorry. I said, would August know to make that connection between him drinking the drink and how he was feeling?
I mean, there does seem to be a connection there. You might want to do some sort of alchemy check if alchemy checks are available to anybody here.
Is that an Arcana check?
No, that would be an alchemy.
A medicine check? Oh, I was like, oh, I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't have that either.
I have a herbalism kit, but I don't think it's the same thing.
Could I go behind the bar and make some investigation? Because I did talk to him about the drink that the first bartender gave me.
Not
right.
bartender.
When
The
The
imposter.
kitchen. The kitchen man.
Well, you take a look at it.
Glenn will cast guidance on Aricron before he investigates.
You can make an investigation check.
If that's what he's doing.
I roll with advantage then?
You add a d4.
Oh, okay. 17 plus the D4. So 1, so 18.
18. Not the tankards. Now, you're not an expert when it comes to alchemy or anything like that, but there does seem to be an unusual ring around the inside of these tankards, where the metal has tarnished a little quicker than it should. Comparing this to other tankards, you do not see that.
Does this tankard, or does it look like anything like any of the ones we saw at the fire cult? Because we saw.
No.
Okay.
No, the tankards don't look that unusual. In terms of what they look like tankards that belong in this inn. They just look like, sometimes an inn will have different looking tankards for special reasons or whatever. They don't look like they're unusual in that regard. I would like everybody to please make me a perception check, except Wick, because Wick is making a blank. Actually, no, I want Wick to make me a perception check.
Wow.
I do want Wick to make me a perception check.
Oh, not bad. Nice new dice.
11.
18.
Is that your dice you got last weekend?
From your buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Not great on my end. I also rolled a 6.
Yeah, you got an entire blanket of forts in your way.
Is it a blanket fort or a pillow fort?
Both.
You know what? With a perception check like that,
Both.
I don't even think Wick knows. Yeah.
If he had a
Glenn
good
know with
roll, was
his?
he gonna have like a spidey sense or something?
Yeah.
Since where all the spiders are for just a moment.
Atlas
and...
Atlas is definitely looking at some random spider at the bar.
Yeah, Atlas definitely has spider sense. He senses that spider.
Mhm.
Glenn and August. August is in vigilance mode, and you hear a clatter from the kitchen and the slamming of a door. Glenn, you hear it as well because you haven't fully transformed back yet. You still have that residual cat hearing turning into your also keen elven hearing.
Meow.
So Glenn is a cat girl right now, you're saying?
For like 2 seconds.
So Glenn is going to point to the door of the kitchen. Is that something we can see, I guess? Knowing it's the kitchen? Okay. And say, something's happening in there. I think we should go check it out. And she is going to head towards that door. And unless someone stops her, she's going in.
Is there a backside to this bar? In tavern thing?
You would expect so, seeing as
would I know the layout, like is like the kitchen to the back, or
no? Well, you know there is a back. You don't know the layout though, because
okay,
you guys have not come here enough.
Okay, I was gonna suggest going outside, but I don't know if he would know to do that. So
Aricron will cut through into the kitchen, the back door, and try to see where that slamming of the door came from.
All right. I want.
Oh, and before she goes in, Glenn's
Atlas
going to
is
yell back.
following Glenn.
Someone should stay with the guy though, in case someone tries to finish him off if we're not here.
yes, Larl.
Yeah, I'm guarding.
Will you stay with him?
Yeah. No one's getting past me. Did you hear
Hey,
that?
friend.
No one's fucking getting past me.
Believe you.
You're really cool.
She
I
grunts
guess
in response.
we're all going.
Yep. Make me athletics checks, guys.
All right. Oh, which one?
Athletics. Well,
Which
this
one?
won't be good.
I'm gonna go with this dice. Ah, I dropped it. Oh well. Oh, where the fuck did that dice go? I have no idea where it went. Oh my god, it's gone. I did a magic trick, y'all. I
Ooh, a
started
plus.
rolling it. It went out of my hand, and suddenly it rolled friendship dice. But that's a 17, so I mean, I'll go with it. 17 plus something.
How did I get a plus
Athletics.
in athletics? Oh, that
Nat
must be something wood elf.
20.
What's 17 plus
Nice.
6, y'all?
That would be 20 frickin' 3.
Hell yeah. I
Math.
have to find my dice though. I have no idea where it went. Oh no, it's my new shiny dice. Oh, there it is.
Good thing it was shiny.
That was a magic
Money.
trick.
Money well spent.
Pew, 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 pew.
I didn't
It
even
was a
spend
nat.
money on this dice.
It was a nat 20, but I have -1, so it's a 19.
Well, I mean, yeah. Okay,
That
so
was.
That's how math works.
That's how math works.
We haven't
So-
changed it yet.
I'm still counting
Atlas-
it though.
Atlas is quick to the go. With time to go, and Atlas just starts bolting for the back. But August pushes right past him and leaps up. Once you get to the kitchen, you just do a quick look around, leap up over the counter, slide along it to the other side, and you just burst through the door leading to the back. And you look
Parkour.
around a bit. Make me a perception check only, August.
What do
Hardcore,
your orc eyes
hardcore.
see?
Oh, not so great. Let me see what my perception is. 10?
10. Okay. It takes you a little bit. You're looking around. It's getting dark, so your eyes are accommodating. And then you see it. You see, going through a couple buildings, you see a portly man who you recognize as the not a bartender, kind of pushing through and trying to escape, looking back, huffing.
Lightning order, but
Are we all there or
Alright.
just August?
Just August.
Oh, dang.
August, this chasing down people who do crimes is very much August's.
it's that bravery. It's the bravery
Yeah,
still in effect.
yeah. It's partially the bravery and partially like you went to school for this. This is your major.
Fair.
Let's see.
What were you saying about cops and running it? No.
See, I know you're not a cop. You're a private eye. All right, so you just bolt towards them because you do need to close the distance.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
And then as you get closer, you reach your arm forward, and the lash of lightning fires out. But he turns around and he just kind of trips a little bit. But then as he sees the lightning slowly extend, you've never seen this before. He actually ducks your lightning and then continues running.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Apparently you can miss with this spell. Who knew?
Damn.
He made this strength save.
Yeah, figured. Well, I'm gonna keep running after him until I lose him.
All right, you make your chase. Make me another athletics roll, please.
Okay. I'm not using you again. Fuck you. Okay. Athletics?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. 17.
17. All right. He's knocked over some trash and a few other things in your way in his pan. You just jump up and you leap over it. By this point, Atlas is the door and can see what's going on. Is you're midair, you land, and you just keep running. You can do another lightning lure if you want. You are in range again.
Okay, yeah. I'll try again. We'll try
Okay.
this dice instead. Oh wait, no, it's not me. It's you.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Someone was caught.
Oh yeah, that one definitely. This time, he ducks down again, thinking that's gonna help him. But this time, as he does, you just kind of arc your hand down, and it cracks into him, and he just like leaps right back and right back into your grasp.
Oh yeah.
And
And it pulls him towards me.
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
What are you running from?
Atlas, would you like to try to catch up?
Yes.
All right, make me your athletics check, please. Unless you have some other idea.
No. I have no idea.
Did you say nah? Oh. Alyssa saunters up. August got this.
I don't know. Like,
I know. I figured it out.
Yeah. just kidding. He was winded after his awesome attempt. So
you made it through the
he got
kitchen
he
quick,
too.
but two.
Yeah.
You get out the door and you're just like, he's got
Fast
it.
as
And you just
Atlas'
like
ever moved.
you just stop and you lean against the wall for a little while so that you look cool, even though
Yeah.
you're winded. You're winded, but you're just like sitting there like, no.
I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath from Aricron chasing me earlier.
And at this point, that Aricron and Glenn can slip through.
Yay! I'm coming too.
And
I'm going to follow. But do I have any sort of advantage because I have a bonus speed? Like I have an extra 5s to speed because of wood elfiness?
if there wasn't like stuff in the way, that would give you an advantage. But you don't have any elfin advantage against like rough terrain. Plus,
That's not true. I have land stride. I can move
Okay.
through non-magical difficult terrain at no extra movement.
that's not restricted to natural stuff like that.
I don't know. It says starting at 6th level, moving through non-magical difficult terrain costs you no extra movement. You can
know
also
what?
pass through non-magical plants without being slowed by them and without taking damage from them, as they say, if
I don't know.
they
Fuck
have
it.
thorns, spines, or similar hazard.
So you make that. So August is leapt over the garbage. Glenn just like ducks and weaves through it as if like she were like some sort of snake, and just like doesn't even break her stride, just like and is caught up.
Yeah.
August, if you're going to want to detain him, you might have to make some sort of means of restraining him, because he is not going to stay with you willingly.
Well, Glenn's going to look at August and say, "You want me to hold him?
Yeah, if you got something.
I will cast Hold Person." That should hold a person.
Yeah,
you would
he
think.
rolls very small on his saving throw. See, as the lightning lure yanks him back, he just starts panicking. His foot comes forward as if he's to run away, and then all of a sudden, boom! He's paralyzed, and he just slumps over and face plants on the ground.
And August is. I mean, he's gonna.
Where are you going, friend?
Yeah, why you running, friend? Almost like you're guilty of something.
Well, he can't talk because he's held.
Well, that's fine.
Can I allow him to talk or no?
No, you cannot.
That's okay.
Hold Person is a paralysis spell.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you could like allow a small part,
Has Aricron caught up yet?
Aricron has caught up.
August will turn to him. Is this the guy who tried to give you a drink earlier?
Sure
Do
was.
I recognize him? Okay.
Sure was.
Yep, that was the guy, I do believe.
Is Atlas able to see this?
Yeah.
Cool. Can he like saunter up just slowly now?
Oh yeah, he can take his sweet time and just walk up.
He's gonna just walk up and be like, I don't know, he's just gonna stare at the guy. No. Actually, he's gonna be like, should we kill him?
I think we
Not
might want to
yet.
at least talk to him first.
I mean, he might like a drink.
Actually, can you go back and get that keg?
I mean, we can bring him back to the bar and question him there.
I was gonna take him to the. Oh my God, what's the sheriff's name, y'all?
Halberg?
Halberg. I was gonna bring him to Halberg, but I figured we can bring that keg with us.
Yeah.
Get it checked out.
Was it like a big keg, or was it like a normal?
No, it was actually a very small keg.
All right, yeah, I'll go back to the tavern and grab that and meet them at or come back or meet them at the sheriff's.
Hey, Glenn,
Alright.
you want to send Cheesers to go get Wick?
Can I do that without breaking concentration?
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I would like not say it, you'd be like, "Joke's on you."
You're
He
not
punches
casting.
you in
I
the
mean,
gut.
August
because
has
you-
a hold on him now. Like August has grabbed him.
Yeah, you
It
guys
just helps
grapple
him.
him
Helps
at
that
this point.
he's held.
like
Yeah,
tie him
even
up
if
or
you
something.
I have a rope. I mean, I can tie him up too.
even if you were to break out of the hold person spell, I mean, he does make saving throws every round. You're once that minute's up, you have enough to like arrest and detain him. He can't stop you.
Okay. Glenn is going to go into her bag and she's going to pull out a little piece of paper and she's going to quickly scribble down, "Meet us at Halbert's." And she is going to tie it to a little string, and Cheezers is going to run out of her pocket and up her arm, and as he does so, he turns into a little wren, and she ties the string around his leg, and she sends him off to Wick. Is that allowed?
If you're turning it into Ren, you're recasting Find Familiar. That would take 10 minutes, but yeah, you can do that.
Oh, I thought I could do one.
Not in a single round, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay. I thought never mind. I could be confused.
Yeah, it takes time to cast the spell. It's not instant. But you could still send Cheezers.
Okay, I just was worried it would take like a really long time for a mouse to go.
I mean, it'll take some time, but you go.
But as long as that's okay.
But the thing is, Cheezers is currently closer to, like, Cheezers isn't with you. Cheezers is in the druid grass. Because you never told Cheezers to leave or anything like that, so Cheezers is still there, being a distraction. Which
No,
means you
he
can
ran back to me. After he went to Matt, he ran back to me because I said he leaves Matt.
She
He
didn't
runs
say
away.
that. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because I didn't want him to get attached to a non-real pet.
Yeah, because he said like he put him on his shoulder or something and he ran off.
I tried to give you a freebie.
But he wouldn't get my note that way.
Well, I was going to say that he would have, but that's okay. That's okay. We will have Wick still get the message. It'll take a little bit more time, but that's okay.
Before
Don't worry, I was confused.
So Wick, that's okay. I was confused too. Wick,
I'm always confused.
Yes, sorry, things were not.
and Saruki are erecting your blanket fort.
Were they? Were they erecting it?
Erecting.
Now that's a
Erecting.
euphemism.
I love
Wow,
this.
you guys.
No shame.
Not a
None at
single
all.
bit of shame. Nope, not a bit.
Not any.
Sona? Sona with us?
I keep muting and unmuting because I'll click unmute and then it will be like, okay, you're not registering that you've unmuted yourself. And then it mutes me again.
Okay, we hear you now.
Yeah.
Curious.
Yes. Yes. All right. While you're sitting there, you're making your blanket fort. I want you to make me a perception check, please.
Okay, it's a little difficult with the cat.
It would be definitely more difficult with a cat.
Perception, right?
That's the one. Yep.
Holbrook, why can't I find his name?
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. As you're sitting there, you hear a
Criminy, I hate that sound. I start looking around for a mouse because it just sounds familiar, I guess. If I spend enough time around Glenn, I know that particular mouse probably sounds familiar. And because Glenn is my girl, I would recognize it and just be like, looking around.
all
To
right.
the mayor of Blanket Town.
The mayor of Blanket Town. So yeah, you hunt around for this mouse, and there you see a familiar looking cheesers jumping up and down, trying to get your attention somehow.
I'm gonna go over and scoop up Cheezers and just do the little thumbs down the side of the face for the whiskers and just go, "What's up, buddy?"
Cheap, 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 cheap.
Kind of runs around in a circle.
Mice cheap, right?
Yeah, they do. They make little cheepy noises.
So is there a note on Cheezers?
No,
No? Just,
no.
do I get the gist that Cheezers wants me to follow?
Make me an animal handling check, please.
Alright.
What if Cheezers knows that he's supposed to act like a horse because Wick loves the horses? Will that help?
I think so.
I rolled
Are you
a
sure?
13.
13.
As you try to grab Cheezers kind of runs away a bit, kind of circles around the door, goes to you, circles a bit, goes back to the door, basically trying to avoid you petting him and more just running back and forth.
Do I get that
And then
that's a follow
occasionally
me?
popping up and down. It probably is.
Okay.
Nazi's or Timmy's in the well.
I'm gonna duck back into the tent and just kind of be like, "Hey, Zerky, you gonna be good just chilling out here for a bit? Mouse is going off, and when the mouse goes off, it's probably a Glenn thing."
Yeah, I'm not done stacking these pillows here.
It was Blanket's berg.
Has Saruki ever built a fort? Or is this like Wick was like, "Oh, we have to fix this. You're missing a prime part of your childhood"?
That is a great question and one that will be answered in the future.
We
Yeah.
demand more
The
information.
mystery.
Alright, well, there's more pillows in the closet, and there's more sheets if you need them. Box of fitted ones. Nobody likes the fitted ones, but if you want to use them for something, go right at it. I will be back in a little bit. So just, go ham. Do not eat the leftovers in the fridge that have my name on them.
There's a fridge?
That's what Wickham calls the fantasy icebox.
Wouldn't that just be an icebox?
Wickham is weird.
You don't say.
He is going to give a salute and follow after the mouse.
They say this. They say the soul of an ice genasi lives in the box.
Before, oh, sorry. I don't know if we're
Yeah.
done with Wick.
Wait, what are you doing?
I was just gonna say, before we like actually head to Hallberg's, August wants to like pop his head back into the tavern and be like, it was nice. We'll send someone for him. Let's do this again sometime, but maybe with less poisoning.
Just nods. One of the taverns like, is he gonna be okay? I told you to stay back.
Everything we caught the guy. We're gonna take him to Hallberg.
Had no doubt that you would.
But
And
yeah,
I have
we're
the.
gonna do that.
I have the poison cake.
Cool.
All right. You take this felon to the butcher shop because
That's only a little threatening.
that's where he lives.
I don't know what's worse, if the town little jail or this.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna be staying there at night. He's gonna go home.
I know. I'm just saying that this is a lot more threatening.
So you go to the butcher shop / acting mayor's house / sheriff's. You knock on the door and it opens and there's the acting mayor dressed in a nightcap with a nightgown on, and she's just like,
it's adorable,
rubbing her eyes like,
is there
what can I do you for?
So a guy was poisoned, and we'd like to speak to Hallberg.
Oh shit. Yeah, just a second, I'll go wake him up. And Julissa goes and, it's for you. Do they know what time it is? There's been a poisoning. Does the poisoner know what time it is? Fine, I'm coming. And Hallberg walks up to the door. He's not wearing a shirt or nothing. He's just scratching his kind of bloated belly a little bit, which is
on a scale of 1 to 10. How much of a dad bod is he?
Like we are talking. Well, that's a great question. I'm
always asking the hard questions.
I just wanted to be on record that I imagine him as the actor that plays Billy Swan? Charlie Swan? Bella's father in the Twilight movies.
So I was imagining him more like, because I just watched Stranger Things, like Hopper.
Like Hopper, yeah.
That's
that
the
makes
dad
sense.
bod I'm imagining personally, and I feel like
Actually, I can flip the script and totally see that. My imagination is malleable.
Question. Wow. You derailed my description. Okay, here we go. There you go. All right.
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Does he have chest hair?
Yeah, he's got chest hair. Fuck yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we got a bear.
Yeah,
Where's
belly
the
hair.
Tawny?
Yes, that's perfect.
Yep. And he just scratches his belly a bit. He's like, all right, what happened?
Anyone else want to take this, or is it me again?
I mean, it was your date. Glenn's going to kind of give him a smile and then say, I don't know exactly what happened. I think
only 2 people.
He got this drink and I don't know, passed out, and then we heard a clatter, or there's a guy that passed out, And then we heard a clatter in the kitchen and we took off. And I think August saw this guy running. So we grabbed him. And then we came here.
Make me a
Aricron
charisma check,
says,
please.
"Oh,
A
What? That
persuasion
was
check.
so charismatic.
Yeah, make me a persuasion check. Is that a smug laugh or a scared laugh?
By the time I take my -1 off, right? Oh no, it's just a 0. It stays 0. It's a
Good.
19.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, okay. So he listens. He says, "All right."
So some of that feline magnetism.
I get from your tone of voice that when you say passed out, you don't mean like from drinking.
Oh no, he was poisoned.
Yeah.
Or that always seems so.
I don't know. I was busy doing important investigative work, so I didn't see everything that happened.
Glenn was a. August just stops mid sentence and just like glares at her for a moment. Glenn was able to stabilize him though.
All right, good. Because good. That means that it's not going to be a charge of murder. And you're sure it was poison?
Well, we have the keg with us. We couldn't identify what's in it, but Aricron says that this guy tried to, and I saw part of it. He tried to serve him this drink, and then the bartender came out, told him to shoo. We don't give special drinks, blah blah blah, for free. And then Aricron identified that it was this guy that tried to give it to him.
We thought, or I was thinking that maybe, what's her name? His lady wife, the herbalist. I'm trying to find the names. She would probably be able to figure it out, right? If it's poison in the pig?
Well, we can hurry up and get this to her. Yeah, sure. And sure we can get some questioning happening to this joker.
He's held at the moment, but
I see that. You've got him bound. Good job.
Thank you.
And where's the bartender right now?
our friend Yesrel's with him at the moment. He's stabilized, but I said we'd send someone once we got him to you.
I see. So he's still at the bar then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing for it but to get at it. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. I'll get dressed. And Julissa, could you take this to Halia, and we'll get that sorted out. So we that's a bear, and he stretches. All right, I'll be out in a few minutes.
Okay. We will wait for you then.
Just watch him. I don't want him watching me change. And, the door closes because they go to change, and then about 5 minutes later, they come out, and he grabs him and says, "I'll take it from here. And I'll meet you. I'll head down to the inn. I don't know what you guys want to do." And he drags him off.
They have like a jail or something here, right? They took the cultist somewhere.
Yeah, they got a place where they can hold them, though it's not. It's starting to get a bit full.
Well, I'm sorry we're so efficient.
They're just not used to having such a large amount of crime in such a short time period.
Should we head back to the tavern?
It's around this point that a bounding mouse with a blue tiefling is following behind starts to approach.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll be right there.
What are the chances that Wick is dressed in like a blanket toga?
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I hope so.
Alright, I'm chasing after that mouse just like I chased my cat out of the room. What's up?
So what are the chances you think of that Wick's gonna come out wearing like a blanket toga?
Wickham, I don't think he'd wear a blanket toga. I think he'd be in just like a really baggy, like, boyfriend t-shirt. And maybe like some tiny shorts to bed.
See, I was
Awesome.
instead of a toga,
Like,
I was
off
imagining
the shoulder
like
boyfriend
blanket cape.
t-shirt. No, he doesn't do capes.
Valid.
Doesn't do capes.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Yeah, he outgrew that part of the blanket fort.
Edna Mode gave me the best reason why not to wear capes.
So you missed the party.
Dude, I leave you alone for like fucking 10 minutes. What the fuck?
I don't know. I think we kind of nailed it. We saved the day.
High speed chase.
You were supposed to be on a date, dude.
Yeah, that derailed really fast.
No fucking shit.
Kind of glares at everyone again.
Glenn's gonna shrug and look at Wick and be like, "It was a pretty cool date at the end, though."
I
Not
fucking
sure if I
bet.
impressed her or blew her off.
She's gonna remember you.
Well, either way, we so there was a poisoning, and August just details what happened again.
Wickham nods and then looks at them and goes, "So you handled it."
Yeah, but we didn't know what was gonna go on. Pretty sure this guy is the guy who was like, in cahoots with the other chick. Brain name. I can't
Galita.
think. Alita. Never will I remember that name.
Okay, so you want me to stick around or do you want me to go back?
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing anymore. I thought this would. I don't know. Thought this would be more involved.
Well, I thought we were
I'm
getting the
freezing
guy
my
that-
ass off, my dude. My cheeks are hanging out of this.
It is fairly cold weather for a hot summer.
Unusually cold.
Yes.
Oh no.
It is
Did we
unusually
get-
cold for a hot summer.
Did we get the sense from Halberg that he's like got this handled, or does he want us to come with him for questioning, or?
He definitely has the appearance that who knows? Who knows? You could make me an insight check.
Okay. What's my insight? Insight 15.
15. You get the impression that he got through the this is an attempted murder part of reasoning and didn't really consider, okay, well, what do we do with this? Because he's just handling what was presented to him in his half sleeping state.
Is he gonna kill him?
He's gonna kill
That
him.
was
He's
my
probably just
hope.
gonna lock him up.
Well, I thought we were going to get the guy who's unconscious or whatever and bring him to Halisa.
Yeah, we can.
And then meet with Halberg and question the guy, maybe.
Yeah, we can.
I mean, unless someone else has any ideas.
Roll me a nature check.
I can do that. No, I can't.
Do we have to take the bartender to Helia or just take the tankard?
Honestly, I mean,
7.
7. Mm.
Terrible.
Oh,
or we can just leave it at this for now and go back. I'm not good at. I feel like we're in that like limbo of like, what the fuck do we do with this information? Because we had a plan and it got derailed
by a date.
by a date. We had bigger plans.
Well, it really is a matter of what you want to do about it.
Do I get the sense that, I mean, obviously his intent was to poison Aricron, or would that have to be like an interrogation kind of thing?
He did offer the drink to Aricron and Atlas, and that drink did poison. So I don't think it would take a massive investigation roll to put 1 and 1 together and get 2. Like we're not
Let's
even like
see.
into getting 4 country here.
All right.
We're
I have an investigation of 6. Let's see how smart this boy is.
all right.
16.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably, most likely. The bartender drinking it was probably accidental.
Yeah. I guess that's the only information I'd want to pass on to Helberg, is that I don't think he was trying to poison the bartender himself. It was definitely meant for Aricron.
All right.
Or
Little
any of us.
little old me.
Well,
Basically
that's
stress
also
that
why.
it's
Sorry.
there might be a grander scheme to it. It's not just a
Well, that's why I assumed that maybe this is the guy who Galita was in cahoots with, considering he
Funny.
definitely had intent to poison one of us.
And I was bringing drinks back for the group too, so they were probably they were probably targeting all of us.
It's a good thing you gave him back.
Yeah.
Some good quality control.
It's about this time when Hobart joins you again. Says, okay, I got him locked up. He's not talking or anything like that. I wasn't able to get much information out of him.
Atlas can probably change that, but
I can help.
Only thing I can really say is he had a really weird tattoo that kind of looked like an X.
Weird tattoo. X. Which one? Oh, which one's an X?
Yeah.
Can we, in Wick's book, he has them drawn, right?
Wick would not have his book on him.
And what pockets?
It was, you said an X and a Y?
X with a line connecting 2 of the, I don't know what those are called, spouts? I don't know what they're called.
Why don't I have, like, all of them drawn and written out somewhere? I need a key. I don't see that one in my notes at all.
It's in there.
The water coat, like it's an X with the thing sticking out the top.
Triangle is Earth. Little like boat-looking thing, I think, is fire.
Or is it the other thing that we saw? There was
Let's see, Earth. What does the air cult look like? I have to bring up the fucking thing.
Can you write it down for me so I can take it back?
Oh yeah. You think you can draw it?
A second.
Okay.
I'm on it. I'm handling it. I'm screwly dandling it.
Well, that's just Wick and August asking the actual guy, but
Yeah. Just give me a moment.
okay.
I'm on it.
I'm in down below. That's why I'm having a hard time here. Public
So
player note.
So spooky in here.
Oh, not player notes.
It's maps and stuff if you scroll all the way up from the original.
Oh, there they are.
Work.
Okay. I see it. Is it like the almost a
The X, like the upside down chair, the stool.
Sure. Okay. I was gonna say an unfinished hourglass, but
Oh yeah, I see that too.
I don't know which one that is. Okay.
the
The
water cult.
triangle's Earth. The little boat-looking thing
Yeah,
is
that's the water cult. But it's
water.
I think.
The X is the water cult.
I think the one Drake posted is the water cult, but I don't know. I think we usually see it slightly rotated. I don't know if
Oh,
it matters.
yeah. It's usually okay. It's almost like a bow tie.
That's how Halbert draws it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
And isn't that that's like the easiest one that Saruki did the symbol of?
Yeah, that's the one that we use the symbol to get into the.
Well, since we
What?
are actually interested in going to Riverguard Keep, maybe interrogating this guy right before we go is worthwhile.
Or maybe Saruki has an answer.
Or Saruki.
I can go
If
get him.
Saruki was- Alright, we'll
Yeah,
bring it
maybe
back.
we should bring Saruki. Well, he's not getting away. Bring Saruki and have him identify him.
I don't know. Do you think he wants to show his face to him, considering?
Why don't I just go ask him what
kind of
he
a
would
double
like to
agent?
do first?
I guess.
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna go put pants on, and Wickham's gonna turn around and go back home.
All right. You return to the blanket fort. And in your absence, Saruki has just beansed it. Everything's collapsed.
What?
And there's this pile in the center. And you just hear this voice in the middle of the blankets. Don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, about that, bud. You might want to come out of there.
Okay. And just blankets kind of fly off. He's like, all right, what's happening?
Wickham's gonna be pulling on some warmer pants while he's saying this. So, on August's wonderful day tonight, somebody decided that it would be a great opportunity to poison people, and apparently the dude that did it had a tattoo that you might be awful familiar with.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry to spoil the bubble. It was great.
It was fun. What? Shit.
Yeah, do you want to interrogate the dude, or do you not want to because that might blow your cover?
It would be a very bad idea if I interrogate him.
Yeah, I figured.
Because I'm not supposed to be interrogating anybody.
Yeah. It's a good thing you were here, though, right? Nobody can see you out here.
That's the reason why I come here, partially. No, that's oh, that's awkward. I'm guessing that was the cook in the back of the inn, yeah?
Yeah, bingo bongo.
Yeah.
Wait, would Wick know that?
We'll say we say that. We said.
Yeah.
I did
Okay.
say August detailed.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, well, I had my girl in town report to the guy, and the guy was supposed to report to me, and well, as you're pretty much aware, I've been out of contact for a little while.
Yeah, apparently he took it on himself to move a problem along.
Yeah, that's what I taught him to do.
Awkward.
I've used that means myself to cover up a few loose ends.
Poison's real fucking shitty. Toss me that jacket.
Hands you a jacket.
No, Wickham's gonna snuggle into it and be like, so I get where you're coming from. I really do. And I understand the situation. And I understand that you're not that person anymore.
I didn't give it to him, if that's
I
what
know.
you're asking.
No, I wasn't saying that you were. I'm just saying, when will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Are we gonna have this conversation right now? Are we gonna be playing the you should feel more bad about this than you already do game?
Oh no, that wasn't in reference to you, it was in reference to the dude that poisoned the other dude.
Oh. It kind of sounded directed at me.
Well, I mean, your actions did have consequences. You know that your actions have consequences. Other dude doesn't.
Well.
By the way, the reason your
Sorry.
shit fell down is because you weren't using the back of a chair.
Fuck. Look, wood's not my element, alright?
Pillow forting isn't your element?
Yeah, look, if we were building an igloo, though, right?
We're not building an igloo in the middle of my bedroom.
We are. You haven't had me build an igloo yet. Look,
I'm gonna give you this.
Why do I love them so much?
A pillow igloo. A piglet.
Amazing.
Look.
Wickham's just gonna hand him, like, a really fluffy pillow. If you want to keep chilling out here and keep attempting to make this pillow / blanket fort, whatever you want to call it, you're free to. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, or, well, not hang out, I'm gonna go interrogate people with my friends because they need my support. I will come back. Do you want me to bring you anything on the way back? If you're gonna be here.
No, I think you've got plenty of scones there on the table.
I mean, there's more than just scones.
Is there, though?
Yes, I know that I talk about scones a lot, but that's just because there's so fucking many, but I am more than, like, a one-scone pony.
Yeah, well, I get that you are, but, you know, they don't have scones like these where I'm from.
Well, that's because where you're from is shit.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm fine with the scones, and if there's anything else, I'll go raid the ice box or whatever you have.
Alright, I will talk to you and inform you on what's happening when I get back.
Yeah.
Bye, Saruki. And Wickham's gonna give a salute and head out the door.
Alright.
Also gonna bring his kit with him this time.
Alright, you bring the kit.
And he makes his way back to his friends.
Alright. Wick has returned to his friends.
Saw dudes.
Yeah. Say he doesn't want to interrogate with us.
So, about that, he's not here. Don't say his name. We don't know him.
Right.
None of that bullshit. This dude, however, was reporting to a dude that we just so happen to know, but don't actually know. And when Shaboy went off and sort of MIA'd, this dude no longer had anyone to report to, and took it upon himself to do what he was trained to do, which is take targets out. Only he's kind of shit at it, and now his actions have consequences, so we get to fuck around and let him find out.
We might have to hear that from him first.
Sounds like a person that we shouldn't just let go back out on the street at the very least.
Nah, he fucking ruined my
still
pillow
say we
fort. The
can
dude's
kill
gonna
him.
come away with at least, like, one less pinky.
Just cut the Achilles heel. It's fine.
See, I was just thinking taking off a pinky. You're thinking of literally immobilizing this dude.
He could also bleed out.
We are not the same.
You also
Maybe
can't
we
run
need
if
to
you take
wait.
out that.
We're not the same.
The best way to keep someone off the streets
All right.
is
So
to
do we want
unalive
to
them.
Atlas?
I ain't got the energy to deal with that.
Well,
I don't
speaking
think
of
that
which,
we are Judge,
you know what?
Jury, and Executioner here, Atlas.
You know what? I actually, hang on. I like that energy. You ready to do bad cop, good cop? Aricron and Atlas.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta
Sounds
see
good.
this.
This sounds fun. I'm excited to watch already.
All right. You guys saunter over to the cell, and Hoberk lets you in. And it's not exactly a very elaborate cell. Just some bars, a room with some bars on it, and a table and a potty in the corner, and on the table there's some cheese. And there's like a cup with water in it. And you see the man sitting in the other corner, his arms crossed, looks up, smirks a bit. And just glares at you.
Where is his hands located?
Hold on.
He says good cop, bad cop.
Yeah. I'm about this. Just...
No, seriously, no. Seriously, I just want to know. Stay with me here for a minute. Where are his hands located?
Well, his arms are crossed, so they're kind of under his arms.
Damn it. Hoping they'd be like on the table.
Well, if his arms are crossed, they're not going to be on the table.
All right. First of all, how about we start with a name, friend?
A intimidation check, please.
I would. Okay, I can make an intimidation check, no problem. I was just
Or
saying,
persuasion
like,
check if you want,
okay,
like,
I was gonna say persuasion. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, either way.
Can Atlas go and stand behind him?
Yes, Atlas can stand behind him.
Yeah, if any, or you said Atlas, but like if you need August to at least look scary, he'll do that. But he's just not as good as with the talking. If I have to roll deception or persuasion or anything, it's over.
23.
Over there by the door.
Can Atlas? Well, I mean, that's 23. I was gonna say Atlas was gonna also do intimidation and put a spider on his face.
Well, you know, it's all right. So, he looks at you and he says, "The name's Justrin. I think it's fair you know the name of the person who tried to kill you.
Oh, confession, huh?
That way, when you die, you can tell my God who sent you."
So you were trying to kill me, or were you trying to kill all of us?
It was really indiscriminate. I didn't care which one of you I got, or if I got two of you. I mean, at the end of the day, one or two of you guys dead is one or two less of you fuckers.
And above game, you said the name was what now?
Justrin, do you need me to spell it out for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
It's like just Rin.
Justrin, yeah.
Yeah. See?
It's like Justin
Or
with an R.
what about Jester? I thought it was like a Jester Ren, so like Jester.
Oh my god.
See, just type it out for us because Drake, we're gonna spend forever just trying to figure out how it's spelled.
Yannick all over again.
We're gay and stupid, my dudes.
See, I put an I. Okay.
Just ran.
Just ran.
And that's
He
what
just
Wade
ran.
said, chasing him.
And I ran. I ran all night and day. Just ran.
Did you just come here to ask me my name? 'Cause,
So you said something about a god needing.
They're not. Don't have him speak that name.
Oh, I was gonna say the one of the what's it called, but I can't remember them all.
One of the bad gods. We don't speak their name.
Ooh, scared of the name, eh?
I'm not gonna speak to the false gods.
Aricron's playing it up as he isn't interested necessarily in the details. He's just asking, trying to get a lead of some kind.
Atlas is going to pull a dagger out and he's going to hold it to this man's neck and say, "Tell us everything you know about the ruins and what's going on there."
Or what?
Or I'll get to torture you.
You'll get to meet the real gods.
You think you worship real gods?
Who would you like to find out?
I wonder, August. Would it be blasphemous to go out by fire?
Fire or buried under earth.
Yeah.
You want to know what's great about this whole situation, guys? I don't fuck with any gods. And he's looking directly at the dude in the chair. And he's just gonna let a little bit of his own just natural fire flicker around his horns and go, "So fuck off with your godhood. Talk or don't. Your tongue's coming out either way."
Wait, are we all
look. He looks at Wick and he spits at you and he says, "Listen."
It's gonna go far a long way since Wickham's all the way across the room.
And he spits towards you and he's like, doesn't hit you or even come close, but he makes the attempt because, spitting. He says, "Look, well, you're all talking about your theology like it's some theoretical bullshit. Let me tell you a little bit of truth. There's a portal, and that portal leads to Ohydra." Yeah, I said the name. Ooh, afraid of the boogeyman. And that portal to Ohydra is very, very fucking real. So you can doubt it all you want. It's still gonna open, and the crushing wave is still gonna come through, and is still gonna drown you all.
Awesome, Atlas, can I do a thing?
What would you like to do?
I'd rather just do it.
Sure.
Alright, Wickham's gonna go over, and he is going to, gonna go into a slight, one of those calm rages, and wrestle the guy's hand out from underneath his arm, cast Searing Smite, and then just melt one of his fingernails off on his pinky.
Oh, that will cause a lot of screaming. I would like people to make me an insight check, please, though.
I don't want to take this away from you, but can I do that to put a fear of God in them?
I would like you to make an insight check, please.
All
Okay.
of us? Like, are we all in there? I'm still confused.
Everyone is in there.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we were all in the room.
Lady Lynn.
Insight.
I also got a 21.
All right.
17.
17. So you recognize something. You goaded him into giving you information that he shouldn't.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, Atlas caught that too.
Yeah, he was goaded into it.
This was for spitting on, or spitting near Wickham. This wasn't to get more information. This was just Wickham being like, oh, you want to fuck around? Find out.
Well, he's definitely finding out, and he is screaming loudly.
And when the wound is cauterized, Wickham's gonna back off and go back to his wall and go, resume. You got 9 fingers, my dude. Keep talking.
No doubt, Justrin, that the portal is at the Dwarven Ruins. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Is that what you think, eh? Oh, this.
Am I wrong?
You are so wrong. It goes much deeper than that.
So where is it then? If this grand if this grand flood is just going to wipe us all out, why don't you keep talking then?
You're asking the wrong question. You think that, oh yeah, if you go underground, you're gonna find the Dwarven ruins, and there's gonna be all the answers to your questions. But there's the question you never asked. No one's asked the question. What made the Dwarven ruins into ruins? What did they find? Oh, it goes much deeper and much more ancient than you think.
Fun fact, don't care.
Oh, I think you do. Oh, I think you care a lot.
Not really, I just go with whatever I want to do.
What did the what? He said what made the dwarven ruins into ruins.
What did the dwarves find?
Oh, I thought he said, what did the Fae find? Maybe it was just what
Or
did
maybe
they
what did
find?
they find? Yeah.
Yeah, what did they find to make them into ruins?
Gotcha, sorry.
It's all layers of history, built upon history, built upon history. You know, they speak of the era of madness, and they say that that's when it all started. But that's not true, is it? What happened before madness? What happened before even that? How far back does it all go? But sure, take your little revenge on me. Just know that I am just a small fish in a very, very large ocean.
No, we're aware of that.
And everything goes back to the sea one day. Nothing stays on land forever.
What was that under? What's the area in the River Guard Keep that we're trying to get to?
The underground river?
Yeah. Did Saruki tell us exactly where the entrance is?
Yeah, he told you where it was.
Well, we were at it.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were at the opening when we were
Okay.
there.
I was gonna ask him, but I'll leave that. Saruki's probably better off than him. Well, anyone else have any other questions? I don't think he's really much use.
Glenn shrugs. She knows she is not strong at this. She does not need to be involved because she will make it worse. Remember that time she tried to talk to that horse?
Wickham did his part. He's just sitting, leaning against the wall, not really paying attention anymore.
And after that, he kind of passes out from the pain.
I still want to kill him.
I was gonna ask him about what did the dwarves find.
He knows.
You can always wake him back up and ask him anyway.
Yeah.
Enervate.
What was that?
I'm just being a nerd. I don't know.
I'll do something silly. I'll cast Cure Wounds on him to get him to wake up.
You heal the wound and then slap him awake, and he's like, "Oh, you're still here."
Yeah, blessings of Alessandra on you and all that, but yeah, I'll bite. What did the dwarves find down there?
Make me an insight check.
Everyone or just
everyone?
Insight?
10 for me.
$21.
I think it's actually a 16, but well, that's fine.
He doesn't say anything, but his eyes look towards Atlas for a second, and then back to Aricron, and he just starts laughing maniacally. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
You don't know right now.
Erased. Oh, that bit of history's been erased. They don't teach you that at your school.
then educate us.
Oh no. No, 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 no. No. Can't do that. You don't know how to speak the right words. You might have at one point, but not anymore. And if you can't speak the language, how could I possibly communicate it to you?
But you can speak it. Some underling who is relegated to work in a kitchen.
Glenn?
Yeah.
Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
What?
Add +4 to that since
16?
I'm
16? Okay.
+4 and 20?
His lips begin to move, and you hear one syllable come out of his mouth before suddenly he is silent. but Glenn, you feel a very familiar wave come over you. The same desecrating wave that you remember when you met with the Prophet of Earth, the Prophet of Air, and the Prophet of Fire. You can feel that he's saying something, but you can't hear a single word he's saying.
But he says we could understand at once.
See? You can't hear it. You can't hear it at all. The truth is forever shielded from you until you decide to accept it. And then once you do, once you do, the possibilities are endless. You can do so many things if you only have the language to describe it.
How could we learn the language if we wanted to?
Oh, you have to want to. You really have to want to. And it's really hard for people to want to.
I'm good.
I'm really just gonna slit his throat.
It's not going to make a difference. We'll stop this.
He eyes Glenn. You especially, you would never want to.
Well, maybe I just want to understand what I don't.
Would any of us recognize what he said?
No, not a single bit. Not a single bit.
Wickham's gonna leave the room.
Angus is going to follow.
I'm just writing notes, 1 sec.
Say what? I didn't hear what Laurel said.
Wick said he's leaving the room. August said he's following, and Glenn just said she's writing notes.
Oh.
Well, is there anything either of you two still want to ask? Glenn's going to direct at Aricron and Atlas.
I want to ask if I can kill him.
I mean, I think that's a question that you have to ask Hallberg because he's the mayor of this town, and if we just start killing people recklessly, then we're not really inspiring others to follow the law.
He's just the sheriff. His wife is the mayor.
Or sorry, the sheriff.
His roommate
is the mayor.
The cat's
He's
the
the
mayor.
sheriff. He's in charge of the law here.
I hate when you have to make things so logical. No, I'm done with him. Atlas is gonna leave.
Aricron?
Oh, yeah. Am I the last one in the room now, or is?
With Glenn.
That doesn't matter. Yeah, you can be the last one if you want.
I was gonna see if you wanted to do anything before.
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, yeah. As we leave, I want to cast command on him and grovel as we walk away and just kind of say, yeah, tell it, say that the power, say that our gods isn't real as you lay there on the ground.
You command him to grovel.
He has to make a wisdom saving of 15 if you want to roll that.
I'm aware of that. He did not roll 15. He rolled actually pretty damn shitty.
Nice.
I'd like to say he rolled in the single digits, but he didn't even do a very good job of that.
He just gets on the ground and he just starts begging for forgiveness from Ohydra for saying too much to the non-believers. As he realizes he's made a few mistakes this day.
That's all I wanted to do. I ended on a cool note.
Well, want to go looking for into the river guard, or do we want to go looking into the dwarven ruins?
Time is it right now? By
Well,
the
not
way,
right now. We're gonna go to bed.
Well, it's night. Do we want to go home, get a rest, and plan to set out in the morning to the river
If
keep
Saruki's
for the original plan?
still there when we get there, Atlas is gonna want to ask him about what this guy was talking about.
Could you be
The
specific?
portal and the language. He wants to tell him about the portal and the language that he spoke but claims we couldn't hear.
Well, I had heard rumor of some sort of sanctum beneath it.
Is everybody just crowded in Wickham's room now?
yeah, we're all in the pillow fort.
Oh wait, hang on. Did we ever send
Responsibility
someone?
of the person who makes the pillow fort.
Did we send somebody what?
Did we send someone to go get help the bartender? Can we say that we told Helberg to help
Hylia.
Halia or someone?
Help can be had for the bartender.
Okay.
So as you
Is
gather
Yesriel like
in
aware?
Wick's pillow fort,
His bedroom. It's his bedroom.
You
it's
need
not
another
just-
chair right here.
Yeah.
Need the structure of this.
So, yeah, there. I'd heard about kind of an Undercroft or an Underfane. I'm not sure. I've heard it go by different names before, but I am aware that there is something underneath the temple, as we call it.
I'm guessing all the water cultists just go on about this great flood.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. I've done it myself on occasion. Yeah. There.
And this language.
The language. I don't know. I've heard them speak about it, but I've never heard the language myself. But many of those who claim to be able to hear it and speak it are the ones who were able to undergo ascension, as they call it.
Your little pawn dude could hear it and speak it.
What does ascension mean?
Well, you've run into the ones that can turn themselves into water snakes, yes?
Yeah.
That's a mild form of ascension.
And what would be a large form of ascension or the form of ascension?
Wait. Glenn, you can turn into water snakes.
I mean, I
Are
can, but I don't know if it's quite the same thing.
Are you ascended too?
It's not the same thing. Maybe more. Well, I suppose the Shatterkeel would certainly qualify. You'd know it when you saw him. He's missing a limb or two, and he's found some suitable thematic replacements.
And that Warforged fireman.
Uh-huh. Rumor is that Vanifer wasn't always like that. That Ascension did things to her.
We're all in the room?
Yep.
Yeah, we're all in the pillow fort.
Glenn is going to look at Wick and kind of like look like she's already apologizing. She knows it's a sensitive topic, but she's going to say, is that something that you think could have happened to your granddad?
Grandfather.
Grandfather?
Probably.
That's why is that maybe why he turned into something else?
He was
Like
always
a
a fuck, honestly. He was always a fuck. This probably just made it worse.
But he seemed like he had special, like something extra powers now, I thought.
Yeah, he turned into a fucking Gordon.
Maybe that's Ascension too.
His hatred probably made him an easy target.
And once you ascend, well, there's a rumor, and I'm not one for theology myself, but there's a rumor that once you ascend, your soul can no longer go to Dotanthus.
Good for him. I mean, not for like other people, but for this fuck. He doesn't deserve it.
Your soul doesn't go to Ohydra or any of them. Once you start ascending, that's it. When you die, your soul's gone forever. It doesn't leave your body. It just ceases to exist. Permanent.
What's the appeal in that? I thought the entire goal is to get handsy with these gods.
My Grand Mimi's gonna be so fucking relieved. Rest in peace, Grand Mimi.
It's hard to really express the allure of oblivion to those who do not feel its call. But when you have a doctrine of total annihilation,
You want to annihilate everything, including yourself.
Wait,
permanently.
hold on. This is a bad take, very bad take I'm about to make, but I gotta make it anyway. Are they super emos? They're super emos.
Saruki just looks at you.
Emos of the highest order.
Oh my god.
He just looks at you with that blue streak through his hair. And he just... Well, not that super. Are they?
You don't count, you're like, not emo, you're like verging into scene.
Bullshit.
He is. He's trying.
Okay,
I mean, the hair goes over his eye.
I'm still determined to get that cut off.
I will dye your hair in your sleep. Don't tempt me.
My hair?
Yes.
It's white.
I've done it before. I went to college.
I think he'd look cute with purple hair.
I was thinking fuchsia.
Don't
What about
You dare.
what about red splat?
Out of character, we don't talk about that in this good pagan D&D server.
We could go two-tone, you know, like one side's red, one side's, you know, black. We could call it like the blood crescent moon.
Pink
Oh no,
tea.
I got black and blue vibes from Atlas.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I will make you if you touch my hair.
We'll even put some product in his hair. We'll have like two tufts sticking out the front, like
Make it all
bug antenna.
curly. Atlas, you'd look cute with curls.
No, we gotta get the feathery, like the kind of feathering going, like moth antenna. I'm sure.
Oh, you like fantasy Farrah Fawcett.
Well, if we're not going to have any more productive conversation, then I'm going to leave.
Love you, Atlas. You know that
We're
I'm
getting
kidding, right?
Fine.
Wait,
So-
we weren't being serious?
Aricron.
We don't fuck around with people's
Don't you
appearances
dare.
unless they say it's okay.
Alright, so what's our plan?
Sleep. In the morning, we start planning, start figuring out how we get into this fuckery. Try and save the world. You know, Tuesday.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Awesome. All you get the fuck out of my bedroom. Except for you, Saruki. You're chill.
But it's so cool in here.
Glenn can stay too.
Yay. I'm gonna get my pillow though.
Okay. Wait, Glenn, before... Bring back marshmallows.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wait, you're gonna bring a horse in here?
Marshmallows. We
That's
don't have a
burnt
horse.
marshmallow.
You know, not burnt marshmallow, just marshmallows.
And with that,
I had to make.
we'll call this session to a close as the decision has been made to descend back to Riverguard Keep.
Alright.
I like to think.
Oh,
I like
thank
to
God.
think. Aricron walked into his room to go to bed, but like right walks in. There's no blankets or anything. No pillows on his bed.
All the beds have been screwed.
August.
Wake up!
Well.
Give me my stuff back.
Alright, I'm gonna
Alright,
stop.
you take our sheets, we're all gonna sleep in there.
I'm gonna stop the recording in 3, 2, 1.